Ladies and gentlemen, look who it is. Nathan Estrada is here live in Guthrie, Oklahoma. Buzzsaw Championship Wrestling action. This is phenomenal. Standing at 6'5" with Fro Diamond Gym. You gotta love Nathan Estrada.
Why would you measure the afro in his height?
Well, because it's tall, and James, how could you? What is wrong with you?
I'm 6'2" on a good day, all right? If you include my hair, okay? If we're gonna start including hair in our height. Well, what are you? You got to be pushing 7 foot then.
My hair's not that tall. It's just. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Nathan Estrada is here, the Fro God himself, live in Guthrie, Oklahoma.
Once again, I might point out he brings a foreign object to the ring with him every time he comes out.
The last time we saw this man, he had a hell of a different streak to him. Now a mean streak applied across the body, across the soul of this man, Montego Seeka.
See, you call it a mean streak, Walker. I call it figuring out how to get the job done. Tego had been in a bit of a slump. Things weren't going his way. And then he had that change in mentality. He figured out what it was that made that click in his brain that found this dominant Montego Seeka, that found this Montego Seeka who is on a roll, who is getting ready to steamroll through the Fro of Nathan Estrada.
I mean, I can't deny the confidence, and I can't deny the effectiveness of everything that Montego Seeka does in this ring. But do you have to do? I mean, we've seen both of us have called matches where this man has put a plastic bag around the neck of his opponents. He has choked the life out of people. I mean, that is not fair. That is not logical professional wrestling.
Nothing is fair in war, Walker, all right? And when you're going to war in a professional wrestling ring, you've got to do whatever it takes to get the job done, and that's what Tego does.
Well, nevertheless, I know that Nathan Estrada has his game face on today, ladies and gentlemen. The Fro, it is voluminous. You gotta love it.
Tego here.
What the? It's wet. What the?
He heard you talking about his change.
I didn't need that.
This is what happens. He is a changed man. He is a focused
man. I don't need
man.
that, okay?
He doesn't take anything from anyone, and that includes you, Walker.
I just don't. I didn't need that, James. It was wet. I mean, James, I'm starting to feel for my safety here at ringside.
As long as you show Tego the respect he deserves, you'll be just fine. That's the issue. Tego's been around so long, and nobody respects him. Everybody steps all over him. They thought he was the joke. He was the dancing guy. He was the rapping guy. But guess what? Tego is a serious competitor. What?
Referee Brixton Barricade. He's getting his own perm picked, if you will. I mean, I think that damages the hair, actually. What is he going to do with the pick?
He is simply removing that foreign object that Nathan Estrada brought to the ring. That's all.
He's bald. Wait, what is... Oh! Judo throw there from Nathan Estrada, and he's making him pick his own hair.
You can pick your friends and you can pick your hair, but you sure better not pick your opponent's hair.
I mean, he just did. Nathan Estrada, I mean, these men are going to run all across the building here tonight. And Montego Seeka, he's trying to escape the clutches of Nathan Estrada, but nothing's going to do that.
But a kick will create some separation there for Tego.
Oh, crossbody now, going for the cover, maintaining position, only a 1 count there, says referee Brixton Barricade.
If he'd gotten there a little faster, it would have been a 2 count.
And this crowd is hot for Nathan Estrada. How could you not be? What is Tego doing here? Get your hands off that glorious afro.
He's taking advantage of that natural lever mechanism, if you will, that Nathan Estrada has on his head, just using it to drive him back in that corner is Tego. Now letting these fans of Guthrie know what he thinks about him.
Yeah, I think it was apparent how Montego Seeka feels about the Logan County Fairgrounds in Guthrie, Oklahoma, as soon as he stepped foot through the curtain.
Well, it's dirty. It's dangerous. There's dirt on the floors. We're in a fairgrounds. We're in a barn, Walker.
Guthrie, Oklahoma, and the fairgrounds are a phenomenal place to be, and there is nowhere else I'd rather be on my Saturday night. Thank you very much.
I'm sure there's plenty of places Nathan Estrada would rather be after getting thrown across the ring by that afro.
Yeah, well, maybe so. I mean, maybe Montego Seeka should abide by the rules and keep his hands off that glorious afro. There's no hair pulling in professional wrestling.
Hey, our referee has been okay with it so far. He's warned Tego, but nothing beyond that. And so, of course, Tego is going to – it's a game of chess, if you will. Sometimes you got to – play with people. You've got to see how far you can bend them, and that's what Tego's doing with the rules here.
I just want to point out, Tego just wiped the whatever was in the hair of Nathan Estrada onto our camera operators here on the outside. Oh, but wait, look at this. Weighing himself down here. That's a heavy afro we're talking about. Look at this. Oh, my God. The power of the fro.
Hey, I'm pretty sure he grabbed him by the bandana there.
Nathan Estrada now ascending to the middle rope. The fro butts, count them with me, James. 8, 9. Oh.
Hey, he could have. No. The fro should be nowhere near Tego's face. He's trying to obstruct his vision. He's trying to obstruct his breathing. Well, you want to talk about having a fair contest? Why aren't you complaining about Nathan Estrada using his fro?
But come on, according to you, that's smart professional wrestling. I've heard you say that in the past.
Well, it's real smart because it's getting him choked out on the bottom rope right now, Walker.
Well, everyone has their moments. Tego is basking in the glory of these fans and their hatred, the vitriol these fans feel towards Tego. Last time we saw Tego, he was defending the BCW Tag Team Championships single-handedly. And following that, the passing of his former tag team partner, Jermaine Johnson, I mean, ever since then, Tego has snapped. There has been a screw loose in the head of this competitor, going for the cover. Point being said, James, this is a completely different side of Montego Seeka.
Without a doubt, but it's a side that has been succeeding. He's been racking up wins left and right, which that's what you want to do. You're here to win. You're here to make money. You're here to hit the pay window, and that's exactly what Tego's been doing since he found this mean streak.
And Buzzsaw Championship Wrestling typically only runs about 2 to 3 times a year, and I have to imagine that he is calling his shots already for our show. It'll be coming up in April here at the Logan County Fairgrounds.
You mean I have to come back to this dump?
Well, if it's up to me, I might talk to management about not bringing you back. But,
Hey, you want to talk about costing me my job? We'll see who's around here.
Hey, come on. Nathan Estrada now. Drop kick right to the chin, the square of the jaw of Montego Seeka. Hooking the leg now, going for the cover. Only a 2 count, says our referee Brixton Barricade. Montego Seeka is still in this one. And at this point, James Souther, what does Nathan Estrada need to do to put Tego away?
Quit.
What do you mean
needs
quit?
to give up. He needs to accept that he's not going to beat a competitor like Montego Seeka, who has the experience advantage, who has the size advantage in a contest like this, so he should just give up. Call it an easy day.
I'd love to get in touch with your motivational coach, because that's a hell of a motivator right there. Oh, my God. Tego with a fantastic drop kick, absolutely effective right to the left knee of Nathan Estrada. He has absolutely flattened him. He is grounded in a lateral position here.
That leg, that hip, that lower back has all just got to be killing Nathan Estrada from that well-placed drop kick.
He can't be feeling good. That's all I have to say.
Tego giving these fans a good look at Nathan Estrada. They want to see the fro. They're going to get the fro up close and personal.
Yeah, I don't think this is the position we like to see the fro being in. Oh, a chop right across the chest, almost to the neck there. Was definitely in the upper regions. Oh, and a poke to the eyes. Give me a damn break.
He was going for a chop there. His hands got a little high. It happens sometimes. Mistakes happen.
James, that was no mistake. That was completely intentional.
See, he was able to get the chop that time. It just had to square him up a little better. Nathan Estrada was moving.
You know just as well as I do that was calculated by Tego. And ever since then, look at this, the momentum of the matchup has shifted. Back suplex here, Tego going for the cover, not hooking the leg though. And that might have cost him. Taking some umbrage with our referee's counting ability here.
We have confirmed he can get to 3, correct?
Well, I'm pretty sure. We screen our referees here in Buzzsaw Championship Wrestling.
I don't know. They let that Lanoy character around.
Estrada now. Uppercut of the European variety. Nathan Estrada, no. Not faring too well here. Right into the turnbuckle and sent to the outside. That is an absolutely nasty fall. And our referee is taking the time to go check on him as
that is a cast iron post that Nathan Estrada's shoulder just went into.
There's a lot of history in this ring. I'm sure that's not the first time that that's happened. But dear God, Nathan Estrada, someone might need to go check on him once more. Tego is urging Brixton Barricade to count out Nathan Estrada, but it's not going to happen like that. Oh, outside in.
Bringing him in the hard way, that tailbone.
Yeah, now hooking the outer leg. And only a 2 count once more. Nathan Estrada, he's trying to fire himself back up. He's trying to get back into this, but of course the momentum swiftly cut off by Montego Seeka. The in-ring academics, the IQ of Tego is off the charts here, James.
This Afro goof is just, he's not on the same level as Tego, and that's why we're seeing all that momentum just being cut out from under him anytime he gets it.
Well, he's trying to work his way there. No, and a clubbing blow to the back, and once again swatting him like a fly. Now, this man does call himself the Spanish Fly here.
Then you can start calling Montego Seeka the Fly Swatter.
Fireman's carry here from Tego. No, Nathan Estrada's out of it. Oh, single leg face breaker, and both men are down, but he did that with the injured right knee, James. The injured right knee of Nathan Estrada is the knee that was put into use for that maneuver. I don't know who took more of the brunt of the damage when it comes to that one.
Both men down now. It looks like Tego might be moving a little bit.
Both men are down, and the referee is making the count, a count of 5. And it is all about who can get back to their feet first. Nathan Estrada in a higher position here, trying to make sure that he maintains such. But Tego is coming back with some blows, some chops, some forearms here from Nathan Estrada and Tego together, James.
These two just trading blows there. Nathan Estrada the first to his feet, but Tego right up after him. Tego's got some heavy hands. I'm not sure I'd want to stand there and slug with him all night.
But Nathan Estrada does not back down for a fight. I have never seen Nathan Estrada give up on a war. And we see this full Nelson applied. The full Nelson. Tego, he fights out of it into the middle rope here. Right to the nether regions on Brett's rope. Estrada, what's this? Springboard, middle rope, drop. Oh my God, an elbow drop. Absolute brutality. That could be it. That's it. Hooking both legs, going for the count. No. And James, I have to admit, the referee was a little slow in getting down for the count. You know that could have been it for Nathan Estrada.
See, you notice the referee's slow in being in position when it's Nathan Estrada who's almost winning. Then you get Tego in position. You're not, I don't get you, Walker. You're a strange fellow.
Listen, man, I call it the way that I see it, and the way I see it right now is the full Nelson applied. No, oh, my rolling elbow.
You call it the way you see it. Have I suggested a pair of glasses yet?
What the full Nelson once again into the face buster. Full Nelson face buster, going for the cover. But his foot is on the bottom rope there, James.
Smart. Showing his ring IQ there. A ring general, if you will, in Montego Seeka, using that experience, using that knowledge to his advantage, knowing where he is, and getting that foot on that bottom rope.
And Nathan Estrada is using the affirmations of this crowd to continue to will himself to a victory, or the chance of a victory. A crossface with the arm trap applied.
These goofs here in Guthrie aren't going to help him win. What are they going to do? They're going to come to ringside? They're going to pull a leg for him? Or they're not going to help him. He needs to not listen to these people like Tego does.
It is the positive energy emanating from this crowd, just like we see right now. But Tego is slowly trying to inch his way, and he does. His foot is on the bottom rope. Estrada, he's let go of that crossface here, and he does. Arm trap crossface transitioned out.
Brixton Barricade now backing him up, making sure Tego has a moment to come to his feet.
What the hell? Wait a minute. What is Tego doing? What is in his hand? What the hell? It was the throw pick.
The foreign object that Nathan Estrada introduced into this
Tego, what
match.
the hell is jumping cutter?
There you go, Tego. Come on, roll him over.
1, 2, no!
Scrape him off the mat. The throw has been flattened.
Montego Seeka has steeped to lows and depths that I have never seen this man go to before.
But he has found a winning way and how to keep at it. And that's all that matters. Success, victories, and hitting the payout window. And that's what Montego Seeka's doing tonight in Guthrie.
And I for one, am absolutely disappointed to see such a hard-fought contest end this way, end the way that it did. Nevertheless, the record books go down. The winner of this contest, it is Montego Seeka.
Look at now, Nathan Estrada's trying to chase Montego Seeka with that weapon. I'm telling you, he's not a good man.
He's not chasing him with a weapon. He just wanted to fix his hair, and he's tired. And God, James, I'm tired. What a matchup we just witnessed.
Indeed, a great way to open things up. You see Tego telling us how he feels. What a way to open things up. And this is the greatest thing that's ever happened to this town, Walker.
What, Nathan Estrada losing and Tego picking up a cheap victory?
These people got to see good professional wrestling, Walker.